think that checks out, Emilio, but we'll let it go. All right, moving along. So we did replace Glover with a wide receiver. Now, he's not going to play tackle, obviously, but Isaiah, I hope I'm saying this right, Nair, is that correct?
Who?
Now, I said the same thing, Tim. This is an interesting prospect. I think I want to say on our draft board, he had a grade of like a 200, right around the 200. What that means, guys, he's worthy of the 200th pick. Is kind of how our grading system shakes out. It doesn't mean he was the 200th best prospect. It just simply means by the grading system and how it ranks, you could have made it justifiable to be the 200th pick, if that makes sense. Is that what we got on him, Emilio, down there, a wide receiver? Isaiah Nair?
I see Isaac Tesla.
He's pretty far down. You just look at the score, and it should be somewhere around 200, maybe a little above. But
I think he might be – no, I'm not seeing him, Clay.
Not seen him? I thought I seen him on there earlier.
We might have
had right around 200th. I mean, the 200th receiver we've signed in this room.
Oh, there we go. I'm sorry, 299. 299.
Oh, there's 299. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So definitely an undrafted grade, right?
Right.
No doubt about that.
He did have the heart eye emoji, though.
He did, and I'll show you why. 6'4".
Ron Sandville's got the damn near a 10 RAS score here on the screen.
Yeah. We'll get to that in a second. So his PFF grades, and he started at Wyoming, right, if I remember correctly, went to Texas, then went to Nebraska. But you'll notice 58.5, 63.7. In 2021, I think he was still at Wyoming, 82.6 PFF grade.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2023, he must have been banged up, only a 56.6, and he finishes at Nebraska with a 60.4. What you were talking about here, Tim, the RAS that I'm showing that I pulled offline, and this was just a quick Google search, so there may have been an updated version of that. He may truly be like a 996, if you were saying, but 990. All right, hand size 9.5 inches, 6'4". That scored a 966. Weight 218 pounds. That scored a 930. His composite explosion grade was elite. 38-inch vertical, 1101 on the broad. That's a 987 there. 40-yard dash, 440, scoring a 943. 20-yard splits a 255 at a 924, and then a 10-yard split, a 156 at a 791. So he doesn't have like crazy acceleration. But boy, you get that 6'4" frame moving, he's got some top end speed, guys. I mean, that's as close as you can mathematically get to being just outside of a 4.3 40. So kind of appealing there, I believe. And then, of course, when you look at the statistics, not a whole lot obviously going on. 2019 probably ended up being a redshirt year for him. 2020, he had 8 catches for 248 yards. That was a freshman year. Now, it shows him as a freshman again, 2021. Maybe there was some kind of medical red shirt or something. But he had 44 catches for 878 yards at Wyoming and 12 touchdowns. His yards per reception was 20. All right. And then 2023 goes to Texas. Looks like he got banged up, got hurt, only played in one game, only had 1 catch for 14 yards. And then in 2024, he finished with 34 catches for 455 yards and 5 touchdowns. So, again, the thing that sticks out here is that 2021 year, right? Jacob, we were looking at the PFF grade, solid, 82.6. He's got a big body frame, got all kinds of athleticism, and he really did play pretty darn well there at Wyoming. It sounds like he may be injury riddled there. As Bates says, Nair suffered a torn interior. Help me out here, boys.
ACL.
Yeah, just go ACL.
Yeah, why don't we just say, Bates, how you going to set me up like that, big dog? I'm over here reading the actual medical terms. ACL during preseason training camp, entering his first season at Texas in the 2023 season.
Clayton was like, what the hell?
Like, I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
An antler growing out of his forehead or something? What the hell does this even mean?
That's a great point, though. I mean, that might explain a little bit of the discrepancy in the numbers there. 23, right? So we're going into 2025. Maybe he's as healthy as he's ever been in the last couple of years right now. And I think you look at this score and you look at the situation we're in. Your initial reaction is camp body, right? But I mean, look at the depth in this receiver room, but also look at his frame, 6'4". He's a little bit bigger,
arm length.
Bigger, arm length, bigger
half
body
almost.
receiver. I think that's trying to keep your already deep wide receiver room, diverse and not just having a lot of short, compact, gadget pass catcher guys you can run as the flyer. We need some big body targets too. And so maybe this is just, again, due diligence by our front office getting someone in here,
Yeah. Bates says good old copy and paste. LOL. That's all good, Bates. Thank you for looking that information up. Anything else you guys want to add to this, Jacob, Amelia? You got anything you want to add? Because this looks a lot like. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a lot like Savion Williams' build, right?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of impressive. I was pretty surprised when we had to let go of Sam Brown, just seeing the way that he flashed. And what do the Packers do? They say, "Oh no, we don't. We're not going to make the wide receiver room any more less chaotic. Let's just bring another guy that's absolute stud, that has all the intangibles, all the freak measurables, and we'll just throw him in the mix as well." What do you think about it, Emilio?
You're muted, bro.
God, you just can't win today, buddy.
Bad day for me, honestly. I didn't even tell y'all the rear brakes on the truck blew today too. So we'll
Oh man,
yeah. So it's been a day, but yeah, the Travis Glover news really set me over the edge. Is what did it. But I like that we brought in another wide receiver. Idea same size. You want a big guy out there. Probably a little bit more of a receiver than Savion. Not that kind of wildcat and do it all sort of utility knife. But I love the speed and. Hey, let's get him in here, see what he can do. We already kind of moved on from Brown, right? So might as well get another one going.